Hey, it's been Snake here with another figure review. Today we have got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Michael Bay movie Shredder. Now, what's my thoughts about this character design and what they've done with it? I gotta say, I do actually quite like it. It would make sense how one guy could take on the four supposedly super strength turtles, because his suit looks very robotic. Kind of looks a bit ripped off Tony Stark, but very, very cool. And I'm very interested to see in the movie how it works out for him. Now, having said that, what is my opinion of the figure? So bad. As I said in my previous videos, for all of these four, these are just bad figures. Shredder is actually the best, I believe, in my opinion, which I find quite surprising. They just have so much going wrong with them. Like, they have really decent sculpts, just have really bad paint apps and terrible articulation. Shredder appears to be no less, but still slightly better. In fact, Shredder has virtually no paint apps whatsoever. So we'll get into his accessories. Technically he has three. He has his cape, which is removable and it just pegs straight in like that. And then he has his claws. Also removable. They just kind of hook on there, but they don't like clip on, so they just kind of snag. But I've not seen anyone in their reviews take these off before, and they're not glued on or anything, but you do have these weird kind of holes in his arms. So if you want a classic look Shredder, there you go. We'll come over his details in a sec. The sculpt in these though is actually really cool. It's kind of got these two hook claws here, and then these three blades coming out here, and there's other blades coming out here, and this cool little hinge. Very cool. Both of them. Very cool. I do like these. Cannot wait to see these in the movie. And then his cape, also very cool. It's a very soft rubber, so it's very pliable, and it looks very jagged on the edges, but it looks like it's got this really great texture going throughout the whole thing. Do really like that. I think that's very cool. Okay, size comparison. To the top of his head, Shredder stands 5 3/4 inches. To the top of his spike is 6 inches. Usual suspects. Bucky Cap. Superior Spider-Man. Spider-Girl, who is taller than him. Hyperion. And then a Nickelodeon turtle from the first wave, Michelangelo. Okay, so having a close-up on them details there. His head is weird. I don't know if there's supposed to be eyes in there, but he's got like this flesh coming out of it, and then it's just black in there, so that's very weird. The mask, as you can see, has like teeth going on it. It does actually look pretty cool. And then he's got this traditional samurai kind of head guard. Now, his kind of crown on mine is a bit loose. You can see there's a gap going on there, and it goes all the way throughout, so I don't know about that. Might be something to do with this big chunk of plastic at the back here. That could just be mine. The chest has this kind of weird hexagonal thing going across. Looks pretty cool. And these nice parts up here. I don't know if they're supposed to be Chinese markings or some kind of engraving. I don't know. Does look cool. Got a crotch protector. Then the legs, very blocky. The boots, very spiky. And then the back, kind of almost looks like jets there. Again, I don't know, I haven't seen the film. Very cool. Very cool. Does look pretty darn awesome. Okay, articulation. Now I've deliberately left one arm naked and one arm with the thing, so you can see the difference in the two. Head is just on a cut, so you don't get no ball in it, but you get left to right 360 degrees. Now, mine does kind of go forward a bit, but I don't think it's supposed to. I can see it in there, and it doesn't look like a ball, it looks like a cut. Shoulder pads on hinges, they can go up and down. And this is on a ball disc, so it can rotate around 360 degrees. You kind of work with the shoulder pad though. And then you can bring it out that far. And then there's no rotation in the bicep or the elbow, so the arm has no rotation whatsoever. But you do get a single bend of just that, so not quite 90 degrees. but they do have a wrist rotation, so I think that's quite interesting. And he has hands open to hold something, but it doesn't come with any weapons. This one can go out that far, so comparison, and then bend that far. Don't know if that's any better, don't think so. And then of course the wrist rotation. Same hand, open, but it doesn't come with anything. He has a waist cut, which is very cool, so 360 degrees around there. And I'm showing this all with the cape so it doesn't hinder it. There's the exact same angled hips as all the rest of them. They go straight up, you can see there. So, go forward and back like that. So he has a Spartan. See, this is rubber and he wants to kind of pull it down. So if I hold it, there's a pretty decent Spartan. So not quite 90, but it's there. And then to do splits, you have to kind of, same as the turtles, bring them out to the side and lift them up there. This time though, you cannot rotate his knees, but we'll come to that in a sec. And you can only go that far due to sculpt them, and they won't go past his bum. Single bend in the knee of only that. No rotation in the legs whatsoever. Nothing. And then he has an ankle point of there to there. So it's cool he's got ankle articulation, but just again, he has this really bad everything else. While I've got this to show you, to apply these back on, very simply, attach at the top, and then it's better to just straight. Attach at the top, clip, clip, clip. There you go. They go in really easy, and they hold really quite secure actually, very impressed with them. I really like these. So, overall opinion in this figure, would I recommend him? This one I don't actually mind all that much. Personally, it's still not a figure that I would per se buy. I know I've brought it, I know I'm contradicting myself, but if I knew how bad it was, I would not pick it up. But these are very cool, and he's got quite a lot of good features about him. Yeah, I guess I would recommend this one. The articulation is a lot better in this guy than it is in them ones. If I only had a bicep rotation, I could deal with it a lot better. But no, I do think this guy is better than them ones. Not by much though. I don't know, I kind of still can't really recommend them though. I just don't think they're worth it. And why do you want Shredder but not have the turtles, you know? Anyway guys, that's my review. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop me a like down below. Please also add any comments that you'd like to talk about. If you have this figure and you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, what you think about the actual general look, I'd love to hear about that as well. And yeah, please subscribe, and you know routine guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Keep collecting, bye bye.